मेरा वीडियो खत्म हो गया, किसी को क्या करना है?
Hey, what is up guys? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely great and welcome back to another episode of TechFlip, because today is the episode of TechFlip, and right now what I have is something really special that I recently installed macOS Catalina on my MacBook Air. It's been a couple of years I'm using the MacBook Air and there was no such issues, but after installing macOS Catalina, that's the public beta versions, I'm having a lot of problems that is must to be shared with you guys. So I just installed all of them and I already collected all the data over here, like what are the main problems and what are the good things I have right now on this computer. So now I'm gonna open my notes, and after going to the notes, let's see what are the problems that I noted down recently. So there is a lot of issues that I have, but most of the things are issues are much more than the solves that I get on macOS Catalina. Yes, I know that it is an beta version. So after the main release of the software, it will be really great in my opinion, because all the Apple software like macOS Mojave, currently I'm using this thing because I just uninstalled Catalina because I hate that thing. There is a lot of problems. So I'm using macOS Mojave, that is pretty well. So now I'm going to talk about all the Catalina issues that I'm facing right now on this computer that I just faced. And right now I'm using macOS Mojave, but recently I just installed that thing. Okay, now let's start with all the cons that I got after getting this device with macOS Catalina over macOS Catalina. What you can say is that everything is right. Anyway, the main problem that is, it takes a hell lot of time to boot this thing on, because when I turn it on, it takes like around, I have to say, like it is around thrice or 4x time. Like it takes at least like 2 minutes, good 2 minutes to turn this thing on, but I never saw that this thing happened. But after going to macOS Catalina, I'm seeing this problem, so stay aware of that thing. So the next thing I saw that it takes a long time to shut down. Yes, turning on and turning off both those things are sucks, because every time I want to shut this thing off, then at that moment it does the same thing over that place. So I think the turning on and the turning off both sucks on macOS Catalina. There should be some improvement in the main version of the software, because this is the first beta software that I'm using currently right now. And the third thing that I saw, that app lag. Yes, it does a lot of time. So I use Final Cut Pro X for editing, and every single time I will open Final Cut Pro X, it does a lot of lag that I never saw on Final Cut Pro X. I used to use Final Cut Pro X. It's been 2 years that I'm using Final Cut Pro X, but I never saw that this app do this kind of lag. But after going to macOS Catalina, it is doing a lot of lag. And the next main thing is, you will no longer be able to use torrent. So stay aware of that thing, because no 32-bit apps are supporting. Like Adobe's, a lot of softwares of Adobe, like their codecs and packages are still in 32-bit. And Apple just think that they will no longer use the 32-bit app, so you have to be really careful about that thing. And the next problem that I found is random crash. Yes, that had to be happened. Yes, that's happening. Like when I use Photoshop, it just crashed. Like sometimes Safari crashes. Like it's the main problem that I saw. And the final thing that I'm facing is, it's the final and sixth thing. This is AirDrop is not working properly, because every single time when I'm using AirDrop from my iPhone to Mac, it is not working properly well. It takes a long time than before. Like it's around half of slower. Like it takes really long time that I never saw that it takes this much time in AirDrop. Like AirDrop is one of the fastest wireless file sharing service on the market right now, but it takes a long time. So that's all about the good things. That's all about the bad things, because these 6 things I find, like it's my personal thing that I found that these 6 things are not that great. So now let's come to the 3 things that I found these are really good on macOS Catalina that I found recently. So let's start with all the pros that I found with macOS Catalina. So first, and the most important thing is less heating. Yes, like I'm seeing this, that in macOS Catalina and even on iOS 13, it is not doing a lot of heating. Even on iPhones and also in Mac, I'm not seeing a lot of heating issues. Over here it is the same thing, I'm not seeing a lot of heating issues over here, so that's really good thing. And the next thing is iCloud is now refined. So right now if you want to use iCloud, it's something a little new that you have to go to the setting, and the iCloud is something different from the past version that I have already used. So that's really great in my opinion. And the final and the last thing, you are going to get the screen time, and that doesn't matter, but yes, it's pretty good to have. Like if you have this thing, you can know that how many times or what you have done or what you want to do. You can be much more productive in my opinion. I'm not sure exactly like if this thing does exactly help. I'm not sure about this thing, but it may help someone. So that's why Apple thought that we should give screen time on Mac. So with that said guys, those are the 6 bad things and 3 good things on my MacBook Air on macOS Catalina. I'll recommend you don't update to macOS Catalina even on any beta versions. Just still when it releases for first time up in the beta, when it's not in beta, still don't use to install that. Just wait at least couple of months, and after that install, it will be much more safer and much more better. And with that said, guys, this TechFlip episode is going to end up in this time because it's really hot over here. Anyway, a little raining outside, and thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, press the like button, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.
मेरा वीडियो खत्म हो गया, किसी को क्या करना है?